Magazine news and gossip. Can Yaman's Sandoken saga unveiled? What does it take to bring a legendary hero like Sandoken back to life? How do you overcome a global pandemic, budget battles, and years of delays to create a masterpiece? And what happens when a powerhouse cast, led by the magnetic Yaman, steps into the spotlight? Buckle up, because magazine news and gossip is diving headfirst into the electrifying world of the Sandoken project, and we're spilling all the juicy details. Get ready for exclusive insights, behind-the-scenes drama, and a front-row seat to one of the most anticipated productions of the year. A dream 5 years in the making. Imagine this: a Turkish heartthrob, Yaman, lands in Italy with a mission to embody the fierce and fearless Sandoken. Sounds like a dream, right? But the road to this epic production was anything but smooth. In a candid and gripping interview, Yaman opened up about the roller coaster journey that spanned 5 long years. From a global pandemic that shut down gyms and halted travel to budget woes that threatened to derail the project entirely, Ken faced it all with unwavering determination. When I first arrived in Italy, the world was in chaos, Ken revealed, his voice brimming with emotion. Gyms were closed, travel was banned, and we were told the project might not happen. But I believed in Sandoken. I believed in this dream. After an intense 8-month preparation period filled with horse riding, fight training, and relentless dedication, Ken transformed into the iconic pirate hero. It felt like a miracle when we finally started filming, he added. I'm so proud to bring Sandoken to life for Italy and the world. This wasn't just a role for Ken, it was a personal triumph. Dark moments of doubt crept in, but his belief in the project never wavered. There were times I thought it was over, he admitted. But deep down, I always knew we'd make it happen. And make it happen they did. The Sandoken set buzzed with an electric energy, and Ken's passion for the role shone through every scene. A stellar cast sparks magic. What happens when you throw together a cast of heavyweights like Yaman, Alessandro Preziosi, and Alana Blur? Pure alchemy, that's what. The Sandoken ensemble is a dream team, and their chemistry is off the charts. Alessandro Preziosi, who plays the enigmatic Yanes, couldn't stop raving about his bond with Ken from day one. We clicked, Alessandro shared with a grin. We trained together, laughed together, and built these characters side by side. Ken's discipline and talent are unreal. He's the only one who could bring Sandoken to life like this. Alessandro's praise didn't stop there. In a moment that had the audience erupting in applause, he declared, I've watched Ken on set, and I can say with certainty, no one on this planet could play Sandoken better. Talk about a mic drop moment. The camaraderie between the actors wasn't just professional, it was personal. We had so much fun, Ken chimed in. The directors were incredible, the cast was like family, and every day felt like an adventure. And then there's Alana Blur, stepping into the role of the captivating Lady Mariana. Her presence adds a layer of intrigue and strength to the series, perfectly complementing Ken's fiery Sandoken. Alana brought such depth to Mariana, Ken noted. Working with her was effortless. Rounding out the cast is the brilliant Ed Westwick, who's set to steal scenes as the cunning antagonist. Ed's experience and intensity are going to blow everyone away, Ken teased. He's the perfect villain for this story. Behind the scenes, grit, glory, and a global pandemic. The Sandoken journey wasn't just about glamorous red carpets and dazzling fight scenes. It was a battle against the odds. When Ken arrived in Italy 5 years ago, the world was grappling with a pandemic. Travel restrictions made his journey a logistical nightmare, and closed gyms meant he had to get creative with his training. We were riding horses and practicing fight choreography in the middle of all this chaos, Ken recalled with a laugh. It was surreal. Budget issues added another layer of drama. At one point, The project was deemed impossible, leaving the team in limbo. But Ken and his crew refused to give up. "We fought for this," he said, his eyes sparkling with pride. "Every delay, every setback, it just made us hungrier to make Sandoken a reality." After 5 years of perseverance, the team finally came together to create a series that's as breathtaking as it is bold. The result? A production that's unlike anything else on television. This set was special, Ken shared. It wasn't just about making a show, it was about telling a story that matters. Sandoken is a hero for everyone, and we poured our hearts into every frame. From jaw-dropping action sequences to lush, cinematic visuals, Sandoken promises to be a feast for the senses. The hype is real. Trailers, posters, and fan frenzy. If you haven't seen the Sandoken trailer yet, what are you waiting for? The official teaser, dropped by Sandoken Rai, is pure fire. Packed with sweeping shots of exotic landscapes, heart-pounding battles, and Ken Yaman in full pirate glory, it's got fans buzzing worldwide. You can catch it on Ken's Instagram or Sandoken Rai's official page, where it's racking up millions of views. "The trailer gave me chills," one fan commented. "Ken is Sandoken." And let's talk about that poster. The official Sandoken artwork is a stunner, featuring Ken front and center, his intense gaze promising a hero who's equal parts fierce and charismatic. Fans have been flooding social media with love for the design, with hashtags like #SandokenRai and #KenYaman trending for days. "This poster is everything," one follower gushed. "I'm framing it." The excitement hit fever pitch at the Rimini Festival, where Ken Yaman greeted fans with his signature charm. A video captured him soaking up the crowd's energy, his smile lighting up the scene. "Richen's audience welcomed me with so much love," Ken wrote in a heartfelt post. "I'm beyond grateful." Clips from the event, shared by fans and outlets like Susanna Parisi's live stream, show just how massive the Sandoken hype has become. Exclusive interview highlights. Ken spills the tea. The Sandoken cast didn't hold back during their exclusive interview, and magazine news and gossip has all the juicy tidbits. When asked about his first reaction to being offered the role, Ken let out a playful, "Are you kidding me?" before diving into the story. "When they pitched Sandoken to me, I was floored," he said. "I grew up hearing about this character, and to bring him to life? It's an honor." Building the character wasn't easy. Ken spent months studying the original Sandoken series, immersing himself in the pirate's world. "I wanted to respect the legacy while making him my own," he explained. "Sandoken is fearless, but he's also human. He loves deeply and fights for what's right." The preparation process was grueling. 8 months of physical training, choreography, and script work, but Ken thrived under the pressure. "Every day was a challenge, but it made me stronger," he said. Alessandro Preziosi also shared insights into crafting Yanes, Sandoken's loyal ally. "The relationship between Sandoken and Yanes is the heart of the story," he said. "Ken and I worked hard to make it authentic. We'd train together, talk through scenes, and just vibe. It felt like we were brothers." Their bond translated to the screen, creating moments that are sure to tug at viewers' heartstrings. Why Sandoken is a must-watch. So, why should you be counting down the days until Sandoken hits your screen? For starters, it's a visual spectacle. The series boasts breathtaking cinematography, from lush jungles to stormy seas, that pulls you into Sandoken's world. Add in heart-stopping action, intricate costumes, and a score that'll give you goosebumps, and you've got a show that's as immersive as it is thrilling. Then there's the cast. Ken Yaman leads with a performance that's equal parts raw and refined, proving why he's one of Turkey's biggest stars. Alessandro Preziosi, Alana Blur, and Ed Westwick bring their A-game, creating a dynamic that's impossible to resist. This isn't just a series, It's an experience, Ken said. We gave everything to make it unforgettable. But what really sets Sandoken apart is its heart. At its core, this is a story about courage, loyalty, and defying the odds. Sandoken isn't just a pirate. He's a symbol of hope, fighting for freedom in a world that's stacked against him. This character means so much to me, Ken shared. I hope he inspires people to chase their dreams, no matter how impossible they seem. Join the Sandoken fever. The Sandoken buzz is only getting louder, and magazine news and gossip is here to keep you in the loop. From exclusive interviews to behind-the-scenes scoops, we're your go-to source for all things Sandoken. Want to stay ahead of the curve? Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Trust us, you won't want to miss a single second of this epic saga. Check out the trailer on Sandoken Rise Instagram or Yaman's page, and let us know what you think in the comments. Are you Team Sandoken? Obsessed with Can's pirate swagger? Or maybe you're already swooning over Alessandro and Alana's chemistry? Spill the tea, we're all ears. As Can himself said, this is just the beginning. Sandoken is set to take the world by storm, and we're beyond excited to be along for the ride. Stay tuned for more updates, and get ready to set sail with Sandoken, Yaman, and the crew that made this dream a reality. Until next time, keep the gossip hot and the vibes hotter. This is Magazine News and Gossip, signing off with love and drama.